What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Welcome to DYF Bets. I guess that's what I'm calling it now. Dictate your fate bets, man. I'm super excited to be here. Shout out to everyone who watched the video yesterday and sent me messages and was appreciative of the love and the picks that I gave out. I really do appreciate it. Lets me know and lets me understand and feel that like what I'm doing is helping somebody, but also at the same time like that it's worth something because I'm having fun doing it and I'm glad it's helping somebody. So just wanted to say thank you to the people who watched yesterday's episode and the first one and also shot me some messages and things like that, or actually followed up on some of the plays and things like that. Hey, listen, if you guys have any questions on some of the plays, drop in the comments or shoot me a message on Discord, on Telegram. Like, shoot me a message. I'm here to answer anything. I'd love to help you guys out, or if you need some more analysis or why I did this over that, like, just let me know. We're all in this betting game together. We're all trying to make money, and any way we can help each other out, shoot, you got to play. I want to hear it. I love tailing other people's plays. I want to make money. I don't care whose pick it was. I don't care who came up with it. A winner is a winner is a winner. And guess what? I'm trying to win, baby. So, I want to hear from you guys, so definitely let me know. So let's get into the picks for today. All right, quick recap. Day one, all right, we went 1-1 on official plays, but we cashed the parlay. We did a 100 to 342, $100 to win $342 parlay, and that cashed, okay? We went 1-1 on official plays. Yesterday, we went 2-0 on official plays. I gave out Valdez strikeouts and the Astros first five money line. Both of those cashed. Valdez went over the total easily. It was at 4.5 and 5.5 on some books at plus money. Stu got 9 strikeouts. No sweat bet. Love to see it, right? Then the Astros covered in the first 5, which was a very close game there. And we missed the parlay, missed the 10x parlay. It's a little higher, obviously, than a 342 odd parlay because now we're going for 1,000. But listen, we're shooting for the stars. We're 10xers, all right? We 10x everything we do, so we're going again today. I got another 10x parlay. I'm really excited in it, and I think this one is going to hit. I'm feeling real good, right? But before I get into that, let me give you my first official play of the day. We've got Game 3 in the MLB playoffs between the Rangers. Not the Rangers. Come on, Noble. I'm thinking about the Texas Rangers, but we got the Philadelphia Phillies against the San Diego Padres. I don't know why I couldn't think of the team. San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we've got a good pitching matchup here between Ranger Suarez and Joe Musgrove. Listen, the bet to me that makes the most sense in this game is you got to go with San Diego Padres on the first 5 money line, all right? They've got the much better pitcher in Musgrove. This dude has been locked in. He's been dynamite all year, especially in the playoffs in his last 5 starts. Listen to this. He faced the Dodgers, number 1 team in baseball all year round in the division series, 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. He faced the Mets in the wild card before that. Again, another potent offense. They got Alonso there, right? They got Lindor. They've got a lot of great hitters. 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 0 runs. Right before that, he faced the Giants. He faced the Dodgers again in his last 5 outings, 29 innings, 3 earned runs. The 2 came against the Dodgers in the last division series, 1 home run. He's been locked in. He's been dealing in diamond. It's hard for me to bet against him in this position, okay? And then when I look at the other side in the matchup with Ranger Suarez, he hasn't been that good. And truthfully, at home, he's been even worse. 4.27 ERA, opponent batting average close to 2.75. So people are making contact on him. We saw him in his last game in the playoffs. He got tagged. He only went 3 innings. That's not going to get it done here. Now, the reason why I like the first 5 money line over the full game is because Philly's a hot city right now, right? It's baseball is a 1-pitch game at this point. You just got to get contact on a good home run in the right spot at the right time, and you can win this thing. So I'm not sure if I want to bet against against Philly in the full game, but I do believe that San Diego has the better starting pitcher here. They do have the better bullpen as well. So I do like them on the full game money line. line, but my official pick is in the first 5 money line. I'm taking the pitching matchup here, and Musgrove is a lot more dialed in. His stuff is a lot more potent. I mean, the Mets even tried to get this guy kicked out of the game, right? They were checking his ears and everything. Come on now, right? And this is a revenge game as well. I also like that angle because Musgrove faced the Phillies one time this year. He gave up 6 earned runs in 6 innings. You don't think he wants to get revenge back on them? Yeah, give me that. Give me them in the first 5 in this game, all right? Let's go to the 10x parlay. I know you guys want to hear it. I know you guys want to make $1,000 off or $100. Let me say this first. Don't put $100 on a parlay if you don't have $100 to put on a parlay. And what I mean by that is $100 on a parlay at a plus 1,000 odds needs to mean that you have a somewhat of a decent cushion in your bankroll. You can't be at like $300 and putting $100 on a parlay that's plus 1,000 odds. Go for it if that's what you want to do. But what I'm telling you is to practice some bankroll management here. And if you have $100 that you're willing to risk on this, it's going to win you over a little bit over $1,000. Let me break it down for you guys. First, Jabari Smith over 14.5 points, all right? We saw him in his debut game. The rookie came out shooting that thing, 17 points, and then he's facing a Grizzlies team that right now is not really known for their defense. They're kind of running and gunning. That's how they were playing the Knicks. I expect a lot of scoring here in this game, and I think Jabari Smith can go over this total again. Give me Jabari Smith over 14.5 points. Next one, I'm sticking with the points on this one. I like Kyle Kuzma over 17.5 points. Now, this is the bet of the 10x parlay that I'm least confident in because I can see him not getting it. But career-wise, he's a 17-point per game guy, all right? He got 22 points last game. Last year, he started off the season really strong in terms of with his scoring, so he always does well at the beginning of the year when he's fresh. And he's also facing a Chicago Bulls team that I think the Wizards should beat because they're really injury-prone and plagued right now. And I think Kuzma needs to be a focal part of that offense for the Wizards to get this W. So I expect him to get the points. So let me get Kyle Kuzma over 17.5 points. The next pick I like is Jaylen Brown over 23.5 points. All right. One thing I do, guys, is I don't like a lot of stars. I did it yesterday, and I'm mad I did it because it burned me. Russell Westbrook burned me. Kawhi burned me. And that's the reason why I don't choose a lot of stars sometimes, because they can afford to take days off. They're the superstar. I like to bet on people who I know need to play hard, especially when it comes down to props, because they're going to get their numbers. But Jaylen Brown is one of those guys where I feel like he's in between having to prove himself, but also knowing he's like that, but he's also not in the conversation of like the greats in the NBA right now. But Jaylen Brown as a scorer, I mean, he's hands down one of the top scorers in the NBA. He just happens to play on a team with another dude who's one of the top scorers in the NBA. But when he plays good competition like the Heat, like they are tonight, he typically shows up and shows out. I'm expecting him to get over 23.5 points tonight. He had 28 he had over this total, including 28 the last time he played them. And he went over this total the last 3 times he played the Heat, so I'm expecting him to show out tonight. He had 35 points in his last game on opening night, so he always likes the big bright lights. So give me Jaylen Brown over 23.5 points, okay? The last leg of this 10x parlay, we've got Siakam over 8.5 rebounds, okay? I like Siakam in this spot. They play Brooklyn. Brooklyn's undersized. They don't run a true center. They have Claxton out there, so there's a lot of opportunities for Siakam to use his length to grab rebounds. He grabbed 11 last game, and all I'm asking for is him to grab 9. I think he grabs the double-double, but let me just buy myself a little bit of insurance here. So that's it, guys. That's the 10x parlay that I put together. I've got Jabari Smith over 14.5 points, Kyle Kuzma over 17.5 points, Jaylen Brown over 23.5 points, Siakam over 8.5 rebounds. Take that to the bank, cash it in. I'm feeling real good about this. If you're a little bit shaky about any of these legs or not as confident, you can look at Capela over 9.5 rebounds. I like that one. Just didn't make it to the card. Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. If you can still get it on my book, it moves to 6.5. Didn't like it there as much. Desmond Bane over 2.5 assists. Again, if you can grab that on your book at that line. Those are a few other games that I like as well from a prop angle. My last other best bet of the night is going to come in an NBA matchup. Right? I love when we have a full slate. I don't like when we have games like yesterday where it was only 2 days. Makes making the parlays a little bit harder. You choose people that you really don't want to choose, or you choose games or make bets that you don't really want to make. Like when we have a full slate like tonight, there's always an opportunity. My opportunity tonight is I'm running it back with the Grizzlies. In my Telegram, I gave out the Grizzlies first half last game against the Knicks. That was an easy cash winner on the spread, and I'm running it back again on the spread again for the first half for the Grizzlies. They're facing a young Rockets team who, truthfully, they are not that good defensively. Look at their starting lineup, right? They've got Jabari Smith, they've got Eric Gordon, they've got Bruno Fernandez, they've got Kevin Porter Jr., Jaylen Green, Kenya Martin Jr. None of these guys are known for their defense at all. Okay? The Rockets' best choice is to outscore you. And they're going against a Grizzlies team that plays hard, that can score the ball, and they got a superstar in Ja Morant. All right? So I think the Grizzlies historically have always been a strong first half team. Last year, they were fourth in first half points per game. The last game, they scored 61 points in the first half against the Knicks. So they're going to come out, they're going to run and gun it. And last game against the Hawks, the Rockets came out slow. They were down 59-50 at halftime. Last year, they were the worst team in the league in terms of first half points per game. So guess what? I think the trend continues here in this position. So give me the Grizzlies first half on the spread, as I believe that they're going to be up on the Rockets and that young team out there. So those are my picks for today, guys. Hopefully we have another clean sweep. I want my first sweep, and I want my first 10x parlay. I feel real confident about that. I'm going to have a few other late night games inside of the Telegram, but these are what I'm looking at, especially earlier on in the day, and I really like the Padres first 5 money line. I like the Grizzlies on the first half spread, and then the 10x parlay. Jabari Smith, his points over. Jaylen Brown, his over in his points. Kuzma over in his points, and Siakam over in his rebounds. Take it to the bank. See y'all in DYF bets. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Noble Living. Let's get it. Let's get paid. Let's make some money. I want to see some winning tickets out there. And if you've got a pick, as always, let me know. Drop a comment, subscribe, because I'm sure I'll have some more betting videos coming your way where you can make some money every single day. Let's get it.